There's a broader question here about leadership of executives, and you are both executives. How tough is it in a second term? How are those challenges different as you move forward and you have a little bit more experience behind you, Governor?
Well, look, my recommendation to the president is it's time to stop campaigning. It is time to actually do the job here in Washington, D.C. In our second term, for example, last year we passed one of the most sweeping educational reform laws in the country, giving real choice to our kids, putting great teachers in the classroom, reforming our tenure laws, letting the dollars follow the child. This year, like my colleague, we're proposing significant tax reform. We've got different ideas about that. We're trying to get rid of the income tax in Louisiana. My advice to the president is stop the campaigning, stop sending out your cabinet secretaries to scare the American people. Roll up your sleeves and do the hard work of governing. I'm for closing those loopholes, by the way. Let's use those revenues to lower tax rates so we can grow the economy, so we don't have the world's highest corporate income tax rates, so we put more money in the private sector economy. Now, Walmart and other companies are saying, thanks to the tax increases, they're actually seeing business slow down. We don't need more taxes. We need more private sector growth, not government growth.
Peggy Noonan, who's on the program, Governor Patrick, in her column yesterday said, with the president, it's always government by freakout. Does she have a point about that? She says it's always cliffs, ceilings, and looming catastrophes of Barack Obama, always government by freakout. That's what's happening now with the daily sequester warning. 700,000 children will be dropped from Head Start. 600,000 women and children will be dropped from aid programs. Meat won't be inspected. 7,000 TSA workers will be laid off. Customs workers to air traffic controllers. Mr. Obama has finally hit on his own version of national unity. Everyone gets scared together.
No one turns a phrase like Peggy Noonan. Look, this is not of the president's creation. You know, this president didn't campaign and hasn't wanted to govern by constantly being in conflict with congressional Republicans. But from the very beginning, remember, it was a leadership of the Republicans in the Senate who said that their number one agenda was to make this president a one-term president. And having won a second term, their number one agenda is to slow down the recovery of our economy. And that needs to be called out. It is a fact that a sequester is going to have an impact, particularly on education in our state, and I think also in Louisiana. It's going to have an impact on innovation investments. It's going to have an impact on infrastructure investments. And those three things have been the formula for our growing in Massachusetts faster than the national growth rate and coming out of recession faster than most other states. It's a winning formula for the nation as well, and we cannot slow that down.
Just one thing for the record, as I think the White House stipulates, it was the president's idea, the sequester formulation, and of course Republicans agreed to it, 174 agreeing to it.